Hi out there, Mr. Iliff here. I hope you are doing well, and thank you for looking up these video lessons. They will help keep us on track so that you can learn and have things to practice while school is closed. The first video is primarily geared toward band students, but don't worry, music theory folks. I will be posting some videos about piano, music theory, and ukulele as well. Band students, hopefully you were able to get your instrument from school. However, if you were not, please still download the music from this Google Drive and watch videos on this channel. I will be going over some of the tricky notes and rhythms in each song. I will also produce some play-along recordings for you to practice with. I also want all of you, whether you have an instrument or not, to spend some time on quavermusic.com, musictheory.net, and sitereadingfactory.com. I'll go over these in other videos. And check Synergy and Student View often. That's where I will post links to videos and assignments. Now that you're stuck at home, you should have plenty of time to practice. Here are some tips to make that practice effective and fun.
The first tip would be to have the right equipment. I would highly suggest getting a tuner app. If you're willing to spend $4, I would recommend Tonal Energy, which has a metronome and a tuner. It has this great smiley face when you're in tune. Just make sure it is set at A440 and the sensitivity to wind wide. Another great option is the Bandmate tuner. This one is great because you can set it to your instrument and it will tell you which note on the staff you're actually playing.
Practicing with a metronome is a must. It will ensure that you are playing the right notes and the right rhythms and playing in tempo. Always practice things with a metronome at a slow tempo first and then speed it up only when comfortable. I would also suggest having an audio recording device. You can make recordings of yourself, play it back, and listen to it. You'll be surprised that you can be your own best teacher.
So to recap, you should have three things: a tuner, a metronome, and a recording device. Now you're ready to practice. Now, when you're practicing at home, try to find a place where you won't be bothered. I know this may be difficult, but do what you can. You will also need a good chair and something to hold your music. If you don't have a music stand, you can use your case, you can tape it to the wall, or a trusted family member.
Now, when you're going to practice, you should ideally make a plan. It should look like this: 5 to 10 minutes, warm up, fundamentals, and long tones. "10 to 15 minutes, concert music, solos, or lines from the book." Assignments can be found in Synergy with links to videos and music. Choose one or two sections that you want to focus on that day. And for the last 10 to 15 minutes, work on fun things. These can be things you already play really well. These can be things that you enjoy, playing along with recordings, looking up songs or to learn, or jamming out and improvising.
your last 5 minutes or so, do a little cool down and review. Just like exercising, you need a stretch or cool down period, especially for brass players. Do some long tones and low notes. For percussion, you could play some slow open strokes. For woodwinds, just play some slow scales, something to get your fingers relaxed and try to remember everything that you worked on that day. Now remember, it is much more beneficial to practice for a shorter time more often than for a longer time less often. Consider 30 minutes a day, 4 to 5 days a week. So, to recap, have the right equipment, a metronome, a tuner, and a recording device. Find a good place for you and your music, and make a plan. 5 minutes warm up and fundamentals, 10 to 15 minutes pick a section of the book or a section of music with your goal for that day to study. 10 to 15 minutes, play along with recordings, have fun, jam out, do what you want, and then 5 minutes, cool down. And also, continue to check Synergy in this channel for more videos, and I hope we can all be back together soon.